Look at that buy trade on the Voltic right there, guys. Crazy, right? This was going back into Friday before the close itself, and that trade was worth over $500 on a very, very quick 30-minute chart right there. And you can see these types of Voltics at certain locations. You're looking at bottom edges, you're looking at these areas. That was a pullback here, so you could have been using that for a buy side, sell side, and again, it goes back above it, so a buy side trade away from that Voltic into the top edge. I'm not sure whether this was a pullback because obviously it was a pin rejection and then it started to build, so it went above it, so that's a buy trade initially as well. Here's a pullback to the downside, so when it goes back above it, it's a buy trade, and that's another bottom edge. And you can see just how many times when we get yellows or whites, look at that trade, guys. Yellow, sell off, yellow, sell off, yellow, buy trade away from that area. Yellows, buy trades, white. Well, it's not exactly a sell-off, but it certainly did sell off a little bit. So you can start to recognize the quality of these areas as buy-side, sell-side reference points. You can see what happens every time we hit into one of these areas. We get that activity, which seems to just stop. Whether it reverses a market or not, that's not what we're looking at, are we? We're looking at the fact that when we get a big activity increase here, it stops the market. At least it gives you a chance to make a decision about what you're going to be doing there, because something's happening. You know, is this a valid breakout? Is this a buy trade? What is it? You've got a chance to now look at this for about 2 or 3 minutes to make your decision. As I said, there's a brilliant pullback. See the pin below it, see the pin below it. You're starting to think, okay, I like that. It's going to continue higher. Boom, straight into a higher print. So very, very important, guys, not to lose sight of these areas. And there's the most recent at the bottom edge. You can see a very, very, very strong area. Pin rejection behind it. Buy side goes above it. And a brilliant S&P buy trade right there. Sensational, isn't it? Sensational. Huge block trade on gold if anybody was wanting a bit of stuff. Did you get a bit of stuff off the top edge there? 1732s, 2.5. Sure, Paul got stuff done down at the top because we talked about Polyanto as well, didn't we? And there was a huge block print around about 32 4s, 32 3s. Polyanto had gone bullish a little bit, but still macro divergence off Polyanto over the course of the morning session. So those higher prints are just shakeouts. And on top of that, we got this huge increase in volume, which would have been your warning sign to sell as much as you could get your grubby mitts on, right? Over 100 contracts on that one single candle, and a huge volume coming in here. That's the obvious exit for those sellers. So just make sure you take a bit of monies just at that point there, because we've just had a huge volume splurge, which is obviously the exit for the guy that sold the top edge up here at 32.40s. So a big exit coming into 27.70s. That's a great trade, Paul. John's on board as well, so 2 on board that one. That's nice. 2 on board. 3 on the bonds, 2 on the gold. That's a good start to the day, guys. We just need to get the other 90 on board some of these trades, and then we're in good shape.